Hiya, welcome back to Green Hill Gaming, where I share my passion of video games with the whole wide world. Back with another Mortal Kombat 1 live stream. This time around, I'm going to be doing a little grinding for Dragon Crystals. It's going to be a short-ish live stream, maybe about 40 minutes or so. Nonetheless, sit back, relax, but as always, and more importantly, enjoy the live stream. And now if you please bear with me, I'm going to share my live stream across social media, so there's no need to purchase Dragon Crystals with real money. If you want to, go ahead. Nobody is going to stop you, but you don't need to, because you can earn the premium in-game currency in Mortal Kombat 1 Dragon Crystals by doing some grinding. And there is a fast and effective way to grind for Dragon Crystals to get them for free. Now, I actually made a video about that. On my channel, so check that out if you want to hear about that in more detail. Just in the process of sharing my live stream, so please bear with me. Thank you. So yeah, just like previous Mortal Kombat games, you have the option to use microtransactions to get really cool gear and skins. You know, you have the option to use microtransactions to get them, but it's not an obligation. It's not a requirement. Unlike Street Fighter 6, I always like to rib at Street Fighter 6. Oh my days. But yeah, so as I mentioned, I made a video about the fastest way to get free Dragon Crystals in Mortal Kombat 1. So if you want to hear about that, I suppose, like in more detail in a specific video, you can check that on my channel. But basically, what you need to do is you need to go to Invasions. You need to go to the first Mesa, go to Triple Threat, and get a flawless victory on all three opponents and do a finisher, like a brutality, and you'll get a lot more experience to level up your profile. So it's leveling up your profile really that gets you the Dragon Crystals. Let's see if I can remember. Okay, so you get 200 Dragon Crystals for reaching profile level 20. I don't know, I'm sorry, but there, I had it and all on my phone. I screenshotted it. I think it's 50, 60, 70, and then beyond that. Yeah, I could be wrong, so please. This is why you need to watch. This is why you need to watch my video that I uploaded the other day, titled "The Fastest Way to Get Free Dragon Crystals in Mortal Kombat 1." But yeah. But I think, if I remember correctly, once your profile reaches 50, you get 200 Dragon Crystals. Then at 60, 70, 80, 90, etc., you get 200 more Dragon Crystals. You also get 100 Dragon Crystals for reaching level 20, 30, 40, etc. You get 500 Dragon Crystals for completing the main story. But all of that is in my video, so check that out if you want to hear more about how to the fastest way to get free Dragon Crystals in Mortal Kombat 1. Check that video out right now. Right now, I say. So this is just a short live stream, just doing that, just grinding for free Dragon Crystals in the fastest way possible. Actually, this isn't the fastest way possible. You can even do it faster. I lied. Haha. Sue me. No, seriously, all joking aside, there's actually a relic called Not Junk. You get it at the Johnny Cage tutorial section of Invasions. I got rid of it if you have it equipped, it gives you 15% extra experience. So if you want even more experience, have that relic equipped. Do not get rid of it. So you can see the top left corner of my screen. At the top you have my profile level. I'm currently at 80. Look how much experience I got. The experience is marked in the orange kind of part there. Underneath it is your fighter profile, and underneath that is your cameo level. So as I mentioned before, so Dragon Crystals, you earn 500 by completing the main story. You earn 200 for reaching profile level 50, 60, 80, onwards. You get 200, you get 100 more then for leveling up your fighter profile to like 20, and then you get a 30, and then you get a 40 and 50, and so on and so forth. Look, it can be a tedious grind, okay? But this truly is one of the fastest ways to get free Dragon Crystals in Mortal Kombat 1. Like, there's no need to purchase them. I mean, you can choose to purchase. Nobody is going to tell you that you can't. Like, I mean, it's optional. I mean, if it's just more suitable for you, okay, to spend real money to get Dragon Crystals. If you see a cool skin in the premium store and you're like, I want that, I have the money for it, I'm going to get it, go ahead and get it, but just know that there's also an alternative. There's also maybe you want to keep that money for something else. Just know that there's an alternative. If you do this, if you go to triple threat in the first Mesa in Invasions and you get a flawless victory and you do a finisher like a brutality, you can see how much experience I'm getting here. I mean, I reached level 80 about 10 minutes ago, and I'm already on the process of reaching level 81. I'm very close to reaching fighter level 30, which will give me 100 additional Dragon Crystals. Look, there's 23 fighters in the game. So if you do that to every of the 23 fighters, you're going to get a lot of Dragon Crystals. The premium store rotates weekly. I don't know why it says 24 hours. Maybe there's some particular gear. But I can assure you, the Deadly Alliance, the fantastic Deadly Alliance Scorpion bundle is still available. I was convinced, I only came across it on Friday night and the following day on Saturday. It was telling me there was 6 hours left. I was convinced I had only 6 hours to get 1,000 Dragon Crystals, but it actually turned out that it's still there. I'll show you. Even though this is going to be a short live stream, I will show you. Fly! Go away, Fly. Oh, he actually went away at all. He actually floated in the room. Good Fly. That was a very generous Fly. That was so weird. There was a fly just flying around just randomly all over the place, and all of a sudden I said, fly away. And it flew out the door. It's gone. So there you go. This is the premium store where you spend the Dragon Crystals. You can see I currently have 350 Dragon Crystals. Earlier I only had 150. So you can see this is a Deadly Lion Scorpion. It's still there. I don't know why it says refreshes in 23 hours, because it doesn't refresh in 23 hours. That's lies. These premium items, by the way, you can actually get the Illinois Johnny skin in the shrine. Now you won't get all of the variants, okay, and you won't get the I'm not too sure. Maybe you can get them as well, but you can definitely get a variant of the Illinois Johnny Cage in the shrine. I actually have it already. But you cannot, unfortunately, get the Deadly Lion Scorpion in the shrine. But you can use Dragon Crystals. Again, you can earn them, you can grind them. But it's still there. That's what I wanted to say. It's still there. It's been there now since Friday evening. Maybe this is the rotating. Maybe this is what rotates in 24 hours. I don't really know, to be honest with you. So yeah, let's get back to the grinding. Look, I'll be honest with you, it's a pain in the ass having to do this. This may be the fastest way to get free Dragon Crystals, and you may be able to get those cool skins for free, but it's still one hell of a grind. I gave Mortal Kombat 1 some feedback. I actually went onto their Facebook, their messenger, and I just gave them some really like positive, productive kind of like criticism / feedback, and just told them, I said, look, I'm loving the game overall, loving the conquest so far. I keep saying conquest, the campaign so far. So look, enjoying the game. I'm loving unlocking, the cool skins and gear. But I said, look, when it comes to the Dragon Crystals and it comes to the premium content, it would be nice if it was like an easier way to earn some Dragon Crystals. Maybe they could give you some Dragon Crystals for completing some daily and weekly quests. Maybe like 20 Dragon Crystals for each weekly or daily challenge. But nonetheless, I have not gotten any Dragon Crystals. That's embarrassing. I promised Dragon Crystals, but apparently you don't. That's that was unexpected. Well, where I got my information from, they lied to me. I was lied to. I don't like being lied to because it makes me out to be a liar then, like, and it makes me look stupid. But whoever gave that information about when you reach level 30 fighter and you get Dragon Crystals, but that's a lie. That's a blatant lie. That's not the case. But there is like other. I mean, let me just have a proper look now at the character mastery. I'm angry now because I've been made out to be a fucking liar. I don't like that shit. Oh, it's 31. Never mind. Well, I don't know why it's just randomly there at 31, but anyway. I think 35 is the highest you can go to. For I think it's every fighter. So. Yeah, so rinse and repeat. Basically, I'm almost at Johnny Cage's mastery limit, right? But you can just do the exact same thing with every other fighter to earn some Dragon Crystals. So sorry about the confusion there. It's apparently, for whatever reason, it's now level 31. But this is what I'm saying. Like, it's not ideal. It's not an ideal way to earn Dragon Crystals in the game, but right now it's the only way, and it's still possible. It can be done. And it is a hell of a grind, but it can be done. You don't have to pay money to get these premium skins and gear in Mortal Kombat 1. But hopefully now they will. Well, they did say, to get back to my feedback, they did say that they have passed on that feedback to the team, and they specifically said the team, which is nice that they have that like direct contact with like the NetherRealm studio team, that it isn't just some kind of like it isn't just some kind of like center in some parts of the world, like in India or something, that just takes care of like customer service on the Facebook side of things. The fact that they're actually directly connected to the NetherRealm Studios team, it's nice to know. But hopefully that feedback now will be taken on board, like, and they'll maybe add in, because I don't I'm the only person with this feedback. I'd say a lot of people are a lot more aggressive about it. So yeah, I would imagine there's a lot of people that would share my kind of like views on how much of a grind it is to get the Dragon Crystals, and again, maybe going forward they will give players more Dragon Crystals in other forms. Because again, like, the only way to get Dragon Crystals right now is to complete the story. I mean, again, outside of paying for them, of course, is completing the story. And just ranking up your profile. I mean, it would be nice, like, the way once you reach like profile level 80, like, this is what it would be nice if they did this. If you reach level 80, if you reach level 50, and then from 50 onwards, like every time you leveled up, if they gave you like 100 Dragon Crystals. Do you know what I mean? But it's very, I'm going to have to say the word, it's predatory. It is a predatory form of like when it comes to microtransactions, it would be up there with predatory. Now it's not as bad as Street Fighter 6, where it's the own like Street Fighter 6. If you want to get skins and gear and cosmetic stuff, you have to use microtransactions. So it's not that bad, but it's still predatory in the sense that they just make it so difficult to earn the Dragon Crystals, but so easy to purchase them. And that's why I use the word predatory, because a lot of people will be taking advantage of it, especially like younger gamers and just kind of gamers that are just, you know what I mean? Like, I'm strong-willed enough to not give a company any more of my money after paying like €90 for the premium edition. I'm strong-willed in that area, but let's say you're a kid, because let's face it, kids play Mortal Kombat. I was a kid playing Mortal Kombat. Kids play violent video games. Kids are going to have this game. Parents are going to buy their kids this game. Let's face facts. Let's address the massive elephant in the room here, right? Kids will have this game. So imagine a parent buys 10-year-old Johnny Mortal Kombat 1. He didn't pay a cent for it. And now, bear in mind, we live in the Fortnite era, which is a free-to-play live service game. Nobody paid money for it. So every now and again, let's say little Johnny is playing Fortnite. Little 10-year-old Johnny is playing Fortnite, okay? And every now and again, Mommy, Daddy, I've been a good boy. Can I get V-Bucks? Okay, no problem. You know, I like this skin. Mommy, Daddy, can I get this skin? Of course you can. Here you go. So little Johnny gets Mortal Kombat 1 as a gift. He didn't pay money for it. So he's saying, okay, I like this Scorpion skin. Can I get money for Dragon Crystals? And chances are, yeah, of course you can. So it's that's the situation. That's what's happening. Microtransactions are making their way into like fully priced games now. Action. And it's very normalized, you know. And look at it from another point of view. Let's say, you know, again, little Johnny gets this game for his birthday or Christmas or whatever as a present, and let's say he also gets, a gift card, PSN credit, whatever, and sees these cool skins and gear in the premium store, and probably doesn't even know that he can earn Dragon Crystals in game, and is so used to the mechanic of games like Fortnite, where like you have to pay money to get them, and says, okay, well, I'm going to use my PSN credit to get this skin. I don't think it's right. It's an option, but I just don't think it's right. I think that Mortal Kombat 1 out of the other Mortal Kombat games it's definitely the hardest to earn the premium content. Mortal Kombat 11 had time crystals, but they were giving to you left, right, and center in that game. Action. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for Dragon Crystals in Mortal Kombat 1. So again, like, what I'd be asking for is just get more Dragon Crystals, more ways to get them, more ways to earn them. Maybe get 5 flawless victories online and you get like 500 Dragon Crystals. Johnny Cage wins. Or something like that. There's just other ways to do it. Because this is, I don't think this was intended. I think that if the higher ups saw people doing this, they'd probably find a way to remove it, to be quite honest with you. Because this obviously isn't what I'm doing right now, I would imagine wasn't really intended. It would make more sense if there was challenges in the game, where, do this challenge and you get Dragon Crystals. But this is just farming. This is just grinding. This is what people do a lot in games, this isn't something that's actually like officially kind of like mentioned, like by, you know, the developers or publishers or whatever else. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if they actually got rid of this, or very kind of like low key, kind of under the radar, kind of like reduced the amount of experience you get, or something like that. But look, nonetheless, anyway, it is a grind. It's not the most ideal way to get free Dragon Crystals in a fast way. It would be a lot more better and ideal if there was other ways to earn Dragon Crystals in game. But nonetheless, it's still possible. If you could just do this like every now and again throughout the week, because I do believe that the premium skins bundles, they're in the store for a week. In fact, I can actually confirm that, actually, because Mortal Kombat posted on their Facebook earlier this morning, and they were talking about that Deadly Alliance Scorpion skin, and I'm pretty sure I saw that it's up there for a week. So let me try to get that. The MK1 store has been refreshed and will do so approximately every week moving forward. Be sure to add Deadly Alliance Scorpion to your collection before the time runs out. Only available with Dragon Crystals. So yeah, only available with Dragon Crystals. There's a lot of people as well that I'd like to punch right in the face, to be quite honest with you. One particular YouTuber, forget his channel, but he literally doesn't even mention the fact that you can earn Dragon Crystals in game. He literally just says, sometimes it's not about just winning the fight, it's about looking good while winning the fight. You know, purchase some Dragon Crystals now, you know, to get these cool skins. I'm like, you fucking bastard. You know, like, this is exactly what kids are watching. Like, this is exactly why kids get skins. You know, because they don't just want to get like a victory royale in Fortnite. They want to get a victory royale by looking good with these cool skins. That's why they purchase these skins. That's why they purchase these skins in the first place. Now, you apply that to Mortal Kombat, and you're going to have kids who have Mortal Kombat. They're going to go on YouTube. They're going to watch this absolute fucker on YouTube saying that you can only get Dragon Crystals by paying money for them, and you know, it isn't about winning the fight. It's about looking good while winning the fight. You know, so that's going to sink into the mindset of young kids. Because, you know, that's how young kids react when they're playing video games. They want the coolest skins. They want to look good online. So it's just going to encourage them even more to purchase these Dragon Crystals. I think his video should be taken down for it's false. It's false information. He's providing false information. I mean, if I sit here and start talking about COVID vaccines, you know, and have an opinion about them, it wouldn't take very long for YouTube to accuse me of spreading false information. So, you know, if YouTube care about the spreading of false information, then they should look at a broader picture of that false information and clearly go after this guy's channel, because he is clearly spreading false information, 100%. And hello, Dad. Can't stay just saying hi. Nap time. No problem. So look, you don't have to. You know, thank you. So, you know, I don't want to hold up your nap time. Like, have your nap. Have your nap. Enjoy your nap. Thanks for dropping by. Much appreciated. Hope all is well with you. I'm not doing too bad now, to be honest with you. I was playing a bit of Mortal Kombat 1. Sharing my views on a modern aspect of Mortal Kombat that unfortunately isn't the greatest, really. When it comes to Dragon Crystals, which are a form of in-game currency, they're basically, it's like money within the game that you use to purchase other like costumes for your fighters. As you know, back in the day, it was done by just, you know, you play the game, you get the skill. You can do that anyway, Mortal Kombat 1. You can do that. It's just, what it is this is premium in-game currency, and it's very hard to earn that in-game currency. Enjoy, yeah, I will indeed. Enjoy your nap, and I will definitely catch you on the next live stream. So I'm going to be earning 100 Dragon Crystals there now pretty shortly, and then I think I have to level up my fighter to level 90 then I think. I don't know what the cap is though for profile level. I don't know if it just keeps going. I would hope it keeps going, because actually leveling up your profile is a lot quicker than actually leveling up your fighter. You get a lot more experience in your actual profile level than you do in your fighter level.
Maybe now they'll remember you. Brutality. Johnny Cage wins.
I mean, look at how much experience I'm getting on my profile as opposed to my fighter. But the only problem with rinsing and repeating with other fighters is you really have to be good at that fighter. I'm just spamming Johnny Cage's Shadow Kick. But I suppose you could do that with Liu Kang's Fireball, or any fighter really that has projectiles. Just spam the projectiles. I don't think you have to do a brutality, but maybe you get more experience by doing it. But what you really want to be aiming for really is a flawless victory and a finisher. Again, I think you get more experience for brutality. But if you get the flawless victory, you win it with a finisher, then you should get experience. But yeah, just make damn sure that you have a fighter equipped that you're comfortable playing with in order to get that flawless victory. I actually call it flawless. I always call it flawless. It's flawless. It's flawless. I just call it flawless. Like I put like an extra like flaw, but it's flawless. I don't know where. Like if you spell flawless, I don't know. It's interesting. But that's how I've been calling it all these years, and I'm not going to stop now. But I'm telling you one thing: if you're someone like me that finds it very hard to what's the word? Like if you find it hard,
brutality,
to just like
Johnny Cage wins.
Stay still and doing one thing. I sound like I fucking have ADHD or something, but like the thing is, I just find this very like tedious. I suppose anybody would find it tedious, to be honest with you. But it's just, I don't know. But it's worth it though. It is definitely worth it. Like I mean, I was able to get that Deadly Line Scorpion skin there the other day by doing this. Now obviously I had a lot more Dragon Crystals on me. I think I had 550 Dragon Crystals. I started off with 500 Dragon Crystals. So it's obviously a lot more of a grinding out, because I think I only started off with 150 doing this, and Johnny Cage was pretty much maxed out anyway, so like it's going to be harder to stick to the one. Obviously there's a cap of 35 with your fighter or mastery rank. I don't know if there's a cap with the profile level, but that wouldn't make any sense. Like obviously it just keeps going. But then again, though, in saying that, though, it has to be a cap, because you continue getting stuff. Oh no, don't think so. Because when I reached 80, it just gave me 200 Dragon Crystals and nothing else. But you think they would have just done? Like I think what they should have done was like once you reach a certain profile level, like 50, then every time you level up 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, you should have gotten at least 50 Dragon Crystals. At least. Or what they could do is between 50 and 60. So like between 1 and 9, like 51 to 59, you get like 50 Dragon Crystals, right? But then when you reach like the 60 and the 70, right, then you get 200.
We're gonna need a bigger mob.
I'll tell you one thing, they need me in the studios to come up with these kind of ideas. It's, you know,
Johnny Cage wins.
That's the way it should be, like. But it's unfortunate like that. Oh, look at this. So I've leveled up my. Oh yeah. So I eventually got my. Okay, so I got my 100 Dragon Crystals. I know Kombat card as well for Johnny Cage. I'm actually going to equip that now if it lets me. I can do that just there now. Just have to. Yeah, press the touch panel or not. Whatever. Oh my god, there's this as well. I don't even know how I got that. How did I get that? Doesn't tell me how I got that, but that's actually pretty cool. I'm torn between. I don't even know how I got that, to be honest. Is that even? That's not Johnny Cage. That is Johnny Cage. Is it? Yeah. I'll be honest with you. Actually, he looks just so plain there, but I like that. I'm gonna go with this. I'll go back up. Yeah, that's actually nice now. I'm not even joking with you. Do you know that little piece of cosmetic right there? You would literally have to pay money for it if it was Street Fighter 6. And again, like, I'm not even joking, like. Yeah, it's one hell of a grind. I mean, even with the fastest way to do it, like, you're still grinding, like, you're still doing it, like. It's like if you had a long journey ahead of you. It's like if you were traveling from, like, Ireland to Saudi Arabia. Like, you would still, like, oh, here's a quick way to get there. But, like, unless you have fucking...
Johnny Cage wins.
Unless there's, like, teleportation, right? It's still going to be a long journey. So, you know, when it comes to grinding in Mortal Kombat 1, it's still going to be long. It's still going to take time, you know? But to be honest with you, though, I got a cool skin for Johnny Cage. You got a cool skin for Scorpion. So, I mean, to be fair, like, I mean, there might be a skin that I don't care about. It could be something to do with Geralt, who I don't care for. You know, there's characters in Mortal Kombat that, like, I don't really play that much with anyway. So if I'm going to get a skin, it's going to be a skin for a fighter that I actually play as. So if it's Liu Kang, if it's Sub-Zero, if it's, you know, maybe Kung Lao, Scorpion, or everybody mentions Scorpion, Shao Kahn or something like that, then I will. But I will advise, though, it's maybe just do this every now and again throughout the week, like, just to kind of keep grinding, you know. But unfortunately, when you reach the mastery level of 35, like, you're not going to level up any further. Like, there won't be anything else. But then again, though, you would think, though, that what they would do there is kind of like, they should have kept it going, like, unlimited, like 9,999 level. But obviously, like, when you reach the 35, you get all the cosmetics. But then from there, you get the Dragon Crystals. Again, I mean, I'm coming up with basic ideas. These are basic things that they could have done to ensure that the player continues to get Dragon Crystals, you know. I mean, to me, like, it ain't rocket science, like, you know. But it's a very deliberate attempt. I mean, they can do this right now, but they don't want to. Like, they don't want to. They want you to pay. They want you to get the microtransactions. They want the money, basically. I mean, it's definitely, like, I would say it's definitely a form of greed. Because, like, you pay however much it is for the, like, it's €70 for the standalone game, I believe. And then you're talking €90 for the premium edition. And then for that collector's edition, oh God, I don't know how much it was, though, but like €200 or something for the statue and everything else.
Johnny Cage wins.
No, to be fair, they do give you a good amount of Dragon Crystals for the premium edition and the collector's edition, so it is very fair of them to do that. But then once that runs up, because I used it on the Sub-Zero bundle, but I still have some left over. But outside of that, like, you get 500 to complete the story. But really, like, outside of the story, then, like, it becomes this big, massive grind. And even though you are earning in-game currency, like, you are earning it, it's a massive grind. The real premium skins, like the Deadly Alliance skin now, for instance, like, that's 1,000 because it's the bundle. Also, I think it's kind of, I think it's not fair in the sense that you're actually forced to buy the bundle. I see this again. This is where it comes down to it again. Like, you know, this is where it comes down to, like, you know, like, not only, like, is the item there for a week, so once the week is gone, you can't get it again until it comes back into the store. everything is pointing towards paying money. It's 100% because there's no option to buy a pallet. Like, what if I wanted to buy just one, like, Dandelion Scorpion pallet? Like, you have to buy the bundle. There's no other way to go about it. So once I finish this now, I'm going to actually end the live stream after the next one here, because there's no point in continuing the live stream. It's basically just going to be rinse and repeat. But I just wanted to make it like a little kind of live stream, like, you know, just kind of showing the grinding and talking about it. Well, in this, I mean, in less than an hour, how long have I been streaming? Let's see. I have been streaming for 35 minutes. So within 35 minutes, I have earned 300 Dragon Krystals. So it's a grind, but it works and it's possible.
Maybe now they'll remember you. Brutality.
So that's going to do it for the live stream. I'm going to return later on this evening, and I'm going to be in the process of wrapping up the towers. I only have three more fire endings to do. So until then, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time on Green Hill Gaming. Goodbye.